gosh, is that what I think it is? It's a red-legged frog, a rare species in California. The red-legged frog is an endangered species. Its habitat is tall vegetation like grasses and slow-moving deep ponds. Unfortunately, though, this species of frog is becoming extinct. One of the reasons for this is because of invasive species, such as non-native bullfrogs in California. These invasive species are primarily spread by human activities, such as ships, ornamental plants, and pet trade. These invasive species outcompete the native species for food and other resources, also cause and carry disease, and change the food webs, and decrease biodiversity. Also, they are endangered because of overexploitation, which is the overuse of wildlife and plant species by people for food, clothing, pets, and more. This causes habitat loss.
No way, Jose! Is that a Channel Island fox? Did you know island foxes on 6 of the 8 California Channel Islands are recovering well from near extinction just 10 years ago? A Santa Barbara Zoo staff member assists the National Park Services in monitoring the release of the Channel Island foxes from captive breeding. The Santa Barbara Zoo was the first institute to breed foxes on the mainland, allowing us to add to our natural history knowledge of this rare species. The Santa Barbara Zoo veterinarian staff are on-call assistant at all times with the procedures and emergencies on the island. By 2000, predation on island fox resulted in population declines to 15 individuals on San Miguel and Santa Rosa Island, and less than 80 on Santa Cruz Island. In 2004, each of the Parks Island fox subspecies are federally listed as endangered.
Look, it's a California condor! The California condor is the largest bird in North America. Condors are known as detrivores, which mean that they eat dead animals. The California condor population steadily declined during the 20th century until there were only 22 known to exist in the world. The last of free-flying condors taken to captivity was in 1987 in order to save the species from extinction. There were no California condors in the wild between 1988 and 1991, but reintroduction efforts began in early 1992 and continue today. As of May 2013, there are approximately 435 California condors in the world. Many birds died from poison ingestion from marine animals and illegal egg collection.
Captive breeding of endangered species can make the difference between success and failure.
Well, there must be some negative aspects of this.
Channel Island foxes, red-legged frogs, and condors have spent generations in captive breeding where they drink, sleep, mate, under the direction of biologists.
Well, death rates are high and animals need to be conserved in their natural habitat in the wild. And plus, captive breeding seems very expensive. I think there should be an alternative.
Like what?
Fortunately, there is
a
solution! A solution to prevent the extinction of California condors would be to inform hunters to use bullets that don't emit DDE into the animals that they have shot that condors consume. One solution for both the red-legged frog and the Channel Island fox is to raise awareness about invasive species that have taken over the habitats of other species.
What we can do is report any non-native animals that we see and have them relocated nicely.
Also, we should try to prevent pet trade, which releases non-native species into the wild and can interrupt the habitat of these poor creatures.
It is making a disturbance in the food chains and food webs.
Not natural. One solution for all endangered species would be captive breeding.
Captive breeding is when endangered species are brought into captivity and are able to reproduce safely before they are released into the wild.
Money could be better spent establishing protected reserves for animals in their natural habitat, although protected reserves can be expensive and invade human territory.
Yay for captive breeding and protected reserves!
Captive breeding saved my life.